The road into Iowa City is quiet at night. Too quiet. You're driving slowly now, headlights cutting across farmland and woods. Somewhere beyond the silence, you know it's waiting, the Black Angel. Locals call it cursed. Outsiders call it superstition. But you're here. You're about to see it for yourself. The cemetery road twists in silence. Your tires crunch over gravel, and the moon slips behind a cloud. The trees around you feel closer than they should, branches bending in strange shapes. You slow to a crawl, your heart already thudding harder than the engine's hum. Then you see it, rising above the stones, framed in mist and shadow. The statue towers nearly 9 feet tall. A bronze angel, wings stretched downward, body darkened by time until it gleams almost black. They call it the Black Angel of Oakland Cemetery. You grip the wheel tighter. There are roads that carry ghosts, like Route 2A in Maine or Route 666 in New Mexico. But here, it isn't the road itself. It's what waits beside it, silent, watching, judging. And as you stare at the angel's dark outline against the sky, you feel the weight of every legend pressing on you. First glimpse of the Black Angel. You step out of the car. The air feels colder now, though it's a summer night. Your shoes crunch against the gravel as you walk closer. Each step feels heavier, like the earth doesn't want you here. The angel looms larger the nearer you get. Her wings hang downward, not upward like most angel statues. Her head tilts slightly, her expression unreadable in the dark. Some say her eyes follow you as you move. Others swear they glow red at midnight. In the faint light, you can still see traces of what she once was, a golden bronze angel. But rain, snow, and time turned her dark, until she became a figure of fear. Children who grew up in Iowa City whisper her name in hushed tones. Teenagers dare each other to touch her, to kiss her, to mock her. And legends say many never lived to tell the tale. You pause at the gate, staring through iron bars at the figure. Even from here, you feel it, not just fear, but judgment. Like she already knows you. The history of the statue. The Black Angel was created by Czech-American sculptor Mario Korbel and erected in 1912 as a memorial. Commissioned by Teresa Feldevert, it was meant to honor her husband, Nicholas, and her son. At first, it was beautiful, gleaming bronze, proud wings, a symbol of love and remembrance. But when Nicholas and the boy were laid to rest beneath it, stories began to spread. Locals said Teresa herself was strange, withdrawn. They whispered that she cursed the statue, that grief had twisted it. When she died years later, her ashes were buried at the angel's feet, and soon after, the bronze began to darken. Corrosion, scientists said. Weathering, natural oxidation. But to locals, it was no accident. It was a sign. The angel had absorbed death, grief, maybe something worse. And so it became the Black Angel. Now, over a century later, the statue is no longer just a memorial. It is a monument of fear. Early legends. The earliest stories came in whispers. Children dared each other to touch the statue and run. One legend said that if a virgin kissed the Black Angel, she would drop dead instantly. Another claimed that if you touched the angel at midnight, you'd die within 7 days. High school students in Iowa City made it a rite of passage. On Halloween, they crept into Oakland Cemetery, flashlights trembling, daring each other to reach out. Some claimed nothing happened. Others swore they felt the statue's bronze skin pulse, warm like living flesh. A few claimed to see the angel's wings twitch, as if stretching after too long standing still. One story spread of a boy who mocked the angel, spitting at its base. Weeks later, he was killed in a car crash on Route 1. His friends swore it was no accident. The angel had claimed him. The curse of midnight touch. This is the legend that endures. If you touch the Black Angel at midnight, you will die. It's not always immediate. Some say you'll be dead within 7 days. Others say a year. But the fate is sealed the moment your skin touches hers. Dozens of teenagers in the 1960s and 1970s claimed to test it. Some laughed about it later. Others were not so lucky. Local papers recorded accidents, sudden deaths, suicides. Were they connected? Or did fear itself plant the seed? Drivers passing the cemetery late at night say they see figures standing at the angel's base, pale forms that vanish in headlights. Paranormal investigators claim they've caught recordings, a woman's voice whispering, "Don't touch her," and another, colder voice hissing, "Mine." You step closer. The angel towers above you, bronze wings stretched downward like a shroud. The legends echo in your head. Do you dare to reach out? Tragic deaths and urban legends. The Black Angel isn't just a statue, it's a symbol of death. For over a century, whispers have linked local tragedies to the statue's curse. One legend tells of a teenage couple who visited Oakland Cemetery on Halloween in the 1970s. Dared by their friends, the boy touched the Black Angel's hand at midnight, laughing it off. Days later, he was found drowned in the Iowa River, though he was a strong swimmer. His girlfriend swore she saw the angel's eyes glow red the night he touched it. Another tale involves a young woman who dared to kiss the statue. She was struck by a car on Highway 1 a week later. Locals shook their heads. The angel claimed her, they said. Were these coincidences, or was fear itself a deadly seed, planted by the curse? Either way, the stories grew, becoming warnings told to every new generation. The Phantom Watchers. Drivers passing the cemetery at night tell another story. They aren't alone. Some see a shadowed figure standing at the angel's base, as though guarding it. Others see multiple figures, like mourners frozen in place. They vanish as headlights sweep over them. One man reported pulling over near the cemetery when he felt suddenly ill. As he leaned against his car, he looked up and saw half a dozen pale figures gathered around the angel. He blinked, and they were gone. But he never drove that road again. Locals believe these are not strangers, but victims, spirits bound to the Black Angel, watching over her or trapped by her. And every driver who passes at night feels their gaze. Paranormal encounters near the roadside. Beyond the statue itself, the road leading to it is said to be cursed. Drivers report headlights that appear in their mirrors, chasing them, then vanishing into thin air. Some say their radios go static near the cemetery, picking up whispers, "Go back." Others claim their cars stall for no reason, only to restart once they roll away from the angel's shadow. One paranormal group spent a night recording audio near the statue. At 3 a.m., they caught a voice. It was faint, crackling, but clear enough to chill their bones. "She knows you." The Black Angel doesn't just stand still. She reaches out, through the road, into the lives of those who pass too close. The Students' Dares, Iowa City Tales. For decades, students from the University of Iowa have treated the Black Angel as a rite of passage. On Halloween, groups sneak into the cemetery. Some bring flashlights, others bring alcohol. They dare each other to touch her, to climb her base, to kiss her bronze lips. Most come away laughing nervously. But not all. One group in the 1980s claimed they saw the angel's wings twitch. Another swore the statue's head turned slightly to follow them as they ran. In the 1990s, a student disappeared after boasting he kissed her at midnight. His body was never found. To this day, whispers in Iowa City dorms say, he shouldn't have mocked her. The dares continue, and so do the legends. Eyewitness tales. Not all stories are from daring students. Ordinary people have witnessed things they can't explain. A mother driving home late at night swore she saw a woman in a black cloak standing by the roadside near the cemetery. When she slowed, the figure turned, but instead of a face, it was a skull. A man walking his dog one evening claimed the animal froze, growling at the statue. The dog refused to move, whining, until the man carried it away. Paranormal investigators describe the same feelings again and again. The sense of being watched, of being judged, of standing in the presence of something not just haunted, but angry. Traveler and local accounts. The Black Angel is not just a statue for Iowa City locals, it has become a destination for travelers chasing the paranormal. Truckers passing through on Highway 1 report strange feelings near the cemetery, as though someone sits in the cab with them. Families who take detours into Oakland Cemetery sometimes leave in tears, shaken by a presence they cannot name. One traveler from Chicago wrote about visiting the angel on a road trip. She and her friends laughed at the legends, daring one another to touch it. But when they posed for photos, the images developed with smudges, strange dark shapes behind them. One picture showed a blurred figure where no one had stood. Weeks later, she was in a car accident. She survived, but she never returned to Iowa. Locals, too, have their stories. An old groundskeeper once told a reporter that every night before he locked the gates, he felt eyes on him. "She's not just a statue," he said. "She's listening, always listening." The paranormal investigations and EVPs. Paranormal groups have descended on the Black Angel many times. Few stay long. EVP sessions produce unsettling results. One group captured a woman's voice saying, "Stay away." Another caught a whisper of a child's voice crying, "Mama." Thermal imaging revealed cold spots clinging to the statue, even on hot summer nights. A well-known ghost hunting team reported their batteries draining within minutes of arriving. Cameras shoo. T down, flashlights dimmed. One investigator swore he felt a hand grip his shoulder, though no one was behind him. Photos taken at midnight often show distortions, halos of mist, glowing orbs, sometimes even a faint outline of wings stretching farther than the bronze itself. Skeptics say it's tricks of light, faulty equipment, imagination. Believers say it's proof the Black Angel isn't just haunted, it's alive with dark energy. The cemetery road at night. Driving past Oakland Cemetery at night is an experience all its own. The road narrows, trees pressing close. The headlights catch glimpses of the towering statue beyond the gates. Some drivers swear it looks closer to the road than it should, as if the angel shifts position when no one is watching. Others describe a sudden drop in temperature as they pass. Their radios cut out, replaced by static, sometimes by whispers they can't explain. One woman claimed her GPS froze, repeating the word, "stop," over and over. And always, there's the same feeling, being watched. Even if you don't see her, you know she sees you. The red eyes of the angel. Perhaps the most terrifying legend is that of the angel's eyes. For decades, witnesses have reported seeing them glow. Sometimes faintly red, other times bright as coals. One man walking his dog at dusk swore he saw the angel's eyes blaze crimson as the sun set. The dog howled and bolted. Teenagers daring each other claimed to have seen the eyes glow when they touched the statue. A group in 2004 reported that after one of them kissed the angel, her eyes flared red for an instant before going dark again. Weeks later, that student died in a motorcycle crash. No photo has ever captured the phenomenon. But to those who've seen it, the memory is seared forever. Your encounter, immersive storytelling. Now it's your turn. You walk slowly up the cemetery road, gravel crunching underfoot. The night is still, the air thick. Ahead, the angel looms in shadow. Your heart pounds harder with each step. You stop at the base, staring up. The wings hang like a shroud, the face unreadable. Then you feel it, a presence, heavy, pressing against your chest. For a moment, you think you see movement. The wings twitch, the head tilts slightly, and then, the eyes. They flare red, not bright, but undeniable. Two burning points in the darkness, staring directly into you. You stumble back, gasping. The air is freezing now. You hear a whisper, too close, too soft, you shouldn't be here. You turn, running back to the road. But even as you climb into your car and slam the door, you feel it, she's still watching. And you know she always will. Folklore versus reality. The Black Angel sits at the intersection of history and legend. To historians, it is just a corroded bronze memorial, its darkened color a product of time and weather. To folklorists, it is one of the most enduring symbols of fear in Iowa. Every town has its ghost stories, but few are so tied to a physical object. Unlike haunted houses, you can't tear it down. Unlike cursed roads, you can't repave it. The statue endures. It stands, watching, collecting new stories with every generation. And so, folklore grows. Virgins die if they touch it, liars are cursed if they approach it, midnight brings the angel to life. Reality may scoff, but the fear is real. And fear shapes legends into truth. Connections to other haunted places in USA. As you think about the Black Angel, your mind wanders to other haunted places in America. Route 2A in Maine, haunted by phantom truckers. Clinton Road in New Jersey, with its ghost boy and haunted bridge. Suicide Bridge in California, soaked in sorrow. All of them roads, places people pass through. But the Black Angel is different. It doesn't just haunt a journey. It anchors itself to one place. It waits for you to come to it. And yet, the feeling is the same, the sense that something is alive where it should not be. That grief and death have left an imprint. And now you walk inside their shadow. Theories, curse, energy, or fear. What makes the Black Angel so terrifying? Some believe it is cursed, that Teresa Feldevitt herself, in her grief, placed a dark blessing on the statue. Others say it has absorbed the sorrow of those buried beneath it, becoming a magnet for restless spirits. Paranormal investigators suggest it is a nexus, a place where energy pulls and manifests. Psychologists offer a different answer: fear. The stories, the legends, the dares, they create expectation. When you walk to the statue at midnight, your mind convinces you something will happen. And sometimes, that fear is enough to make it real. But deep down, you know the truth. No amount of science explains the whispers caught on recorders, the glowing eyes seen by dozens, the tragedies linked to those who mocked her. Theories may circle, but the angel still waits. The angel's shadow on the roadside. Even if you never step into Oakland Cemetery, the Black Angel finds you. Drivers swear they see her shadow cast onto the roadside. Some claim she appears larger than she is, stretching across the road, blocking headlights. Others say she follows, a black shape in the rearview mirror that disappears when you turn around. One story tells of a man who refused to stop, speeding past the cemetery with his eyes locked forward. Yet when he glanced at his side mirror, he swore she was there, standing beside his car, her face level with his. Whether it's curse, spirit, or imagination, the angel's shadow never leaves. Do you dare look back? You stand once more on the cemetery road. Behind you, the black angel rises against the night, wings dark, eyes silent. You tell yourself it's just a statue. Just bronze and stone, nothing more. And yet, as you walk away, the air feels colder. The silence heavier. You feel her gaze burning between your shoulders. You climb into your car, start the engine, and drive. The road stretches on, but you can't shake hear feeling. You check your mirror, half expecting to see red eyes glowing in the back seat. You tell yourself not to look back at the cemetery gates. Not to check if she moved. Because the black angel is more than legend. She is patience. She is shadow. She is death cast in bronze. And if you ever pass her at night, the question will linger forever in your mind. Did she move? Or did you?